What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Nike and Colin Kaepernick. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. And I got my Nikes on. And I might go buy a pair of all black Nikes today. Yeah. I don't like spending money, but guess what? Yeah. Let me get a pair of all black blickies, please. Man, listen. This is a fantastic look, man, on Nike's part, man. I mean, fantastic, man. I mean, it was so many haters talking about, oh, Colin, he broke and this, that, and the third, and all this and that. And it just looked like, all along, Nike been, we gonna cut the check with you, cuz. I mean, I'm telling you, a lot of people who, have felt a certain type of way about this, I'm pretty sure that when this dropped, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever means you saw it, it put a smile on your face. Cause I was asleep. I had a nice weekend this weekend, stayed out a couple nights, job late, which is all good. So I needed some rest. So I went to sleep, woke up, and was like, wait a minute, what? And I was looking at the head, the shot with Colin, and didn't really, understand what was going on. And looked into it some more and was like, wait a minute, what? Man. Hey, listen. It's so much. It's so many. It's so much that attribute to this whole relationship, man. I mean, economic, social injustice, political. I mean, it's so much, man. And I will continue to say, man, this is a fantastic look by Nike, man. Fantastic look. I mean, they is really about to set Cap up for something special, man. I mean, here it is. It's the 30th anniversary for the Just Do It campaign, and my man Cap is gonna be the face. Whew. Hey, if Nike did not just set the tone for this case against the NFL, oh boy. And I mean, is Nike already the official partner for the NFL? Jerseys, cleats, woo. Hey, and I mean, I'm not even necessarily saying that, I would like to see Cap back in the league. I mean, I would. But I don't really think this is necessarily about him being back in the league. I mean, this is necessarily, showing, the world that there is a problem. Cap put it out there, despite him, possibly, losing his job like he did. I mean, I was reading a quote from the article, one of the articles that I read, and they were basically saying that Colin Kaepernick has been one of the most influential athletes of this generation. I mean, if that don't put a smile on your face, man, I don't know what will on this Tuesday morning, man. I swear, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's so many things that can be talked about within this whole Nike Cap relationship, man. I mean, 30th anniversary of Just Do It, man. Come on. I mean, that's something special, man. I mean, to see his face, to see Just Do It, and to see Nike, I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute. Time out. Full time out. Full time out. But it's great, man. I think it's a great thing. I don't really know what else to say, y'all. I mean, it's beautiful, man. I saw T.I. was like, yeah, I'm about to go buy me some Nikes. I was like, shit, why not? I'm gonna go buy me some too. So I had to find a pair that I hadn't worn in a while and put them on today. Man. Hey, listen. I don't know what type of week y'all planning on having this week, man. But I'm hoping that y'all have a great week. I'm hoping that, everything that you want out of life is either happening or starting to happen for you. I hope that, all your family and friends are healthy. I hope, I'm just hoping good things for everybody, man, because this here right here, this is something special here, man. And so I'm hoping that this kind of, gives you some positive energy to be positive this week, to just be better, man. I mean, because this man Cap, man, I heard somebody say, they was, kind of comparing Cap to Muhammad Ali, because of Muhammad Ali knowing that, once he spoke. Come on, dog. They were saying that, Muhammad Ali knew, by him speaking out, he was going to end up, possibly, being disciplined. Let's just say. And in this case, Colin, coming out and starting this protest. I mean, in many ways, you can say he was disciplined, by those who he was kind of, trying to make the point to. And they end up, proving his point by shutting him out and not allowing him to be in the NFL. And it's just crazy, man. And so, to compare him to Muhammad Ali, I think was man. I really don't know, y'all. I really don't know what to say. I'm just happy to see Nike getting on board with this, man, because that they are a established company worldwide, and Nike ain't just black people. Nike is everybody. Nike got a big platform. They got a big face, man. And for them to do this, man, I think it was real big on their part, man, to do this for Cap, man. To partner with him, after seeing all of the persecution he's gotten, from the NFL, from critics. It's just good to see this, man. It's just good to see that they partnered with him, man. And I'm happy to see it, man. As a black man who has been, been involved with a few injustices myself, and have seen some stuff in my neighborhood growing up when I was young, and even now, watching how society has evolved to this whole social media thing, and everything got to be on social media. I mean, it was beautiful to wake up from a good nap, a good well-rested nap, to see that Nike, partnered up with this man to do this, man. So I'm excited to see, where their relationship goes. And again, I mean, I heard people talking so bad about Cap, and he wasn't that good of a football player anyway. And I was like, where was you watching? Where was you at? I mean, because Cap is better than more than a few of these quarterbacks that got contracts already. I mean, he already better. Like my man GP said, he already better than all of the backups in the NFL combined. So, to say, to try to blacklist my man and talk bad about him, and I mean, for all the haters, I mean, this has to be the biggest, middle finger to all of that. the biggest middle finger to all of that, man. So I'm loving it, man. I'm loving that Nike partnered with the homie, man. You know, I mean, not just let alone, you know, making him the face for the Just Do It campaign. I mean, they giving him his own line. They giving him his own brand. I mean, this is major, man. This is major. And I was reading another article, and it was just saying, you know, it didn't have the numbers, it didn't have the actual numbers, but they were just saying that this deal and this relationship between Cap and Nike is going to be worth millions with an S. And if I know Nike the way I know Nike, man, the way they broke and gave Michael Jordan that bread, they broke and gave Serena that bread, you know, they broke and gave Tiger that bread. I mean, Nike got a lot of heavy hitters, man, you know, that's minority, you know, specifically black, you know. And I mean, LeBron, some heavy hitters, man. I mean, it's gonna be worth a lot, man. And I mean, you best believe I already been a Nike fan, you know, all my life. If you know me, you know I'm DMV. I'm home team sports. You know, I love to support my black owners, my black businesses. You know what I mean? You know, I love to support my black businesses. You feel me? And you rarely catch me in a pair of shoes or something on my feet that's not Nike. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Adidas. I'm not a big fan of Puma. I'm not a big fan, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm being, you know, racist against them and not wearing it, but I'm a Nike person. And so this is fantastic, man. Fantastic. Fantastic. So again, man, I hope this is something that can help y'all, you know, be positive this week, man. And I mean, even for myself, I've been going through some stuff, you know, some failures in recent years, and I've been patient, dealing with some ups and downs, you know, and I'm not saying just like Cap, but I've been dealing with my own ups and downs, you know, my own critics, my own, you know, my own failures, you feel me? And I've been patient, you know, I've been praying, I've been humble, and I still been, you know, giving back, giving my time, you know, however I could through prison ministry, and, you know, whether it's just encouraging other people, and, you know, starting a podcast, and, you know, trying to just put some positive energy out there. Things are starting to change, man. I mean, I don't want to get into too much detail, but, you know, things are starting to change. It's starting to be a different outlook for me, personally, financially, spiritually, physically. I mean, it's just a lot going, you know, kind of in my direction. I mean, it's kind of a good look. I mean, lost some weight, you know, stopped drinking, even though I did drink this weekend. I mean, it felt good, but, you know, stopped drinking for the most part, put the red meat down. I mean, I just made some life changes in my life, and it's some things that's getting ready to happen. I'm feeling blessed. I mean, just yesterday, you know, something happened to me that I didn't think was possible, and it was made possible. So I mean, I pray every day, man. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe, you know, in terms of religion or whatever, you know, whatever the high being is that you believe in, man. But I pray every day, and not just for myself. I try to make sure I pray for, you know, my family first, you know, friends of the circle, you know, I mean, and just, you know, make sure that they good, and then just, you know, ask God to look out for me as well. And he looking out for me, man. He's still showing me every day that he, you know, he making ways for me, you know, putting the right people in my life, you know, continuing to keep the right people in my life. I mean, hey, listen, I'm not trying to make it about me, because I know there's other people that probably feel like I feel. So I'm just sharing your excitement as well as mine, with this Colin Kaepernick Nike thing, man, because it's beautiful to see, man. And yeah, man. I mean, it's good things happening, man. Despite all of the negative stuff that's going on, there's always some positivity in our country, in our universe. And as long as we continue to push and put, positive energy into the atmosphere, into the universe, it will happen, man. I mean, I myself, just like Cap, have been going through some shortcomings, man, and man, I'm just working. I'm working, and I'm seeing it before I see it, man. I mean, I can't see me doing bigger and better things, but it's like it's kind of mapping itself out slowly but surely, man. And I'm gonna make sure I take care of, first and foremost, my family, myself. But I'm gonna take care of folk, man. I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to get people lined up so they can be better than they were yesterday, man. That's all I want to do, man. That's all the podcast, real talk with the 6th man. That's what it's all about, man. It's just straight hot. It's raw, and it's uncut. It ain't scripted. It's just real talk, man. And I want to be able to help as many people as I can. As many people as I can. I mean, I don't know why sometimes I get this feeling like, am I doing enough? Did I do this right? Did I say the right thing on the podcast? Am I setting it up? Am I and it's just a little spirit inside of me that's like, fuck that. Just like Nike. Just do that shit and keep doing it. And let the chips fall where they may, Slim. And that's all I'm doing right now. So shout out to Cap. Shout out to Nike. Shout out to everybody that's trying to make a difference, man. And trying to be better than you were yesterday, man. Shout out to you, man. And continue to do that. And let that energy, transfer itself to somebody else, man. So somebody else can get some of that energy and keep transferring, man. And if you're listening, I'm on your side. I'm on your side, man. And definitely let's be better than we were yesterday, man. Y'all be easy.